Hi, everybody. This is Ospreyeye from MyChartCoach.com, and we're going to take a look at some more stocks that are in play today. This is ticker symbol NM. As you know, we cover the marine transportation sector. That sector has been in play, and yeah, there's lots of stocks that are moving, and this one's been doing a good job of retracing back to the November levels. If you see here, it is doing what we call filling the jar. Notice how it made this big run in November, hit the high of 240, pulled back all the way down, busted through the 50, the 300, the 100, and then finally found support at the 200-day simple moving average. You know, that's the key level to hold, and then it bounced off that, and now it's retraced all the way back up to this November resistance level. And so now that's going to be the key level to break. We're going to want to see a close above these opening prices here, and if that can happen, you could see a run possibly back up to 240. Basically, what's going on is there's an uptrend. The candles are forming above the middle Bollinger Band, which is also the 20-day simple moving average, and they're riding EMA's 4 and 8 support higher. As long as the candles ride EMA's 4 and 8 support higher, there will be more upside potential and the uptrend will be intact. So the signal is to continue riding. You know what you do is when it peaks, if you want to flip in between, you just sell the spike to the upper Bollinger Band and then reload on the pullback. And then here you're busting through the upper Bollinger Band here and it's hitting resistance. You know, if you look up here at Fasto is up above 80, and now you have RSI hitting 70, so it's hitting the overbought levels. The question will be, can it push higher at this level, or will it need to pull back, reset the juice, and then push further? If you're a swing trader, just keep riding as long as support holds. Okay, look at this next stock or SBLK, another marine transportation stock. Look at this awesome run. This is what we're talking about. November, you know, this went up and it barely pulled back, and that's why we've been bullish on this play. Other stocks pulled back, and we were like, this one's really holding tight. So this is one of the ones that have been a favorite in our chat. And as you can see here, it's doing excellent. It's breaking out. It's got this very strong uptrend, riding EMA's 4 and 8 support higher. There's really big volume. See, notice this volume back here in November. This was the load. This was people loading for higher levels. And this was telling you that there's more upside potential. Now, as long as the candles keep doing this pattern, the signal is to continue riding. Now the middle Bollinger Band is way down here, and so once EMA 4 support breaks, there could be a drop all the way down to EMA 8. So our strategy when they're running like this and the candles keep staying above EMA 4 is to continue riding. But then once there's a close below that level, that's your signal to lock in gains and then look for a reload lower. Because since it's been holding, the close below is going to be your signal that it's cooling down. Notice there hasn't been a close below EMA 4 since the stock has been on this tear. Okay, so notice up here Fasto is at 98, so this is getting really frothy. You know, there's not much juice. You know, 100's maxed, and you've got RSI at 84. So can it keep pushing higher like this? We don't know, but you know, as long as there's a strong uptrend and you're a swing trader, just continue riding. All right, and then look at the volume, follow the volume. The MACD is going nuts. So yeah, this is a crazy stock. This just shows you how this sector can run. Okay, DGLY is another ticker. Okay, we posted a chart yesterday showing the close above the 50-day simple moving average. For those that don't know, a close above the 50-day moving average after trading below for an extended period of time is the bull signal. This is the signal that there's more upside potential, right? It's the alert. It's the signal to you that like the stock is more than likely going to head higher if this 50-day moving average holds. So take note on that. Okay, now it's hitting the next key level, which is the 100-day simple moving average. That's going to be the key level to break. If it can close above that level, that it could run back up here to this November high close. And there's some good volume behind this. This is a thinly traded stock, so these can be difficult to trade. You've got Fasto up here at 90, and there's a little more room on RSI, but it's hitting 68. There is a bullish crossover on ADX. Same story here as what we were talking about on the last stock. Notice the candles are forming above the middle Bollinger Band, and they're riding EMA's 4 and 8. As long as there's an uptrend going, for swing traders, the signal is to ride. All right, and so let's look at the next one. This can be really easy. You can make it really hard. You can make it really easy. Okay, there's PULM is the next ticker. Okay, check this out. It's in the bull zone here. 50 to 70 bull zone. This is nice percentage gain today. This is a bounce play. There's a crossover here on Fasto. Check out the crossover. So that's a nice signal that you got a bounce here on plus DI. And then the bullish development that we like today is the move above the 100-day simple moving average at 111. That is the key level to close above. If there's a close above that level and that level holds, there's a good chance it runs back up and tests this 200-day simple moving average. If it fails to hold the 100-day simple moving average, there could be a pullback. You know, the EMA 8 support held here at 95. If that breaks, you know, there could be a drop down to this middle Bollinger Band and to this 50-day simple moving average. Notice there is a small unfilled gap down here. Okay, so that's always something to keep in mind. This giant volume bar right here, you know, look at all the shares. Look at the shares before. This was the signal that there's more upside potential. It was telling you that a lot of people have taken positions for higher levels. So what we're doing is following the money. As long as there's a strong uptrend, the signal is to continue riding. And then let's take a look here at TBIO. TBIO is another bounce play. Okay, we like bounce plays as well. Same kind of setup, RSI 50 to 70. Notice what we do is we look for the patterns. You know, the ticker symbols, they change, but the patterns never do. We follow the patterns, follow the charts. They lead to the pot of gold. You got here plus DI crossing over ADX. That's a nice bullish crossover. And then notice there's 4 red candles in a row. Bullish reversal pattern forming today. EMA 4 is the key level to close above. If it does, you know, the upper Bollinger Band is always going to be a tough resistance level to break, and also the $1 level. Notice that's at 101. So for penny stocks, when it's trading below $1, that's always the huge level that it needs to bust through in order to head higher. So you know, look for you know, a possible test of $1. If it can get above that, this high close here on the 12th is a key level to break. Close above that, and it can head higher. Once again, want to see this uptrend continue. There's a giant unfilled gap on the chart. So this is, you know, there once again there's big volume, yeah. So just look for a potential pullback to the 300-day simple moving average if it cannot bust through the upper Bollinger Band. And then let's take a look here at MYHI, the last ticker to look at. This is the marijuana sector stock that's doing really good. We've been on this play since the early days, and I just want to show you how it keeps pushing higher. Now it's at 68.6. You know, this thing just keeps going and going. Look down here, you could have got in here below a penny. This is you know, some of these OTC marijuana sector stocks can be life changers if you can get in an early entry point, and if it, you know, plays out like a stock like this does. Look at all the huge volume. Notice how the volume was lower down here, and as it's going higher, there's more and more volume. More players are entering at the higher levels. So keep that in mind when you're researching the sector. There's lots of diamonds out there. All you got to do is start mining. You know, the person that puts in the hours and the due diligence and does the homework usually is the one that succeeds. Okay, if you enjoy viewing this video, check us out at mychartcoach.com and at our YouTube channel at mychartcoach.com. Okay, thank you.